Hi everybody, welcome to our presentation today. The purpose of this presentation is to interview a professional working in the field of social care to help identify their journey and growth as a social care practitioner. We then had to link aspects of their stories to theories learned in college, such as threshold concepts, identity formation, dual relationships, and precarious trauma, so that this in turn can help facilitate our own growth and knowledge of what it means to be practicing as a social care practitioner.
The professional practitioner didn't acquire any formal qualifications prior to entering this field of work. However, he undertook night courses while practicing and has since received a diploma in addiction studies, mental health care, child development, and psychology. The practitioner originally fell into this kind of work by voluntarily setting up a soup kitchen in London for homeless people with two of his friends in 1992. He has since gone on to work in the areas of probation as a mental health coordinator, managing a centre for individuals with severe learning disabilities and a housing association for homelessness.
For the previous 10 years, the professional practitioner has been working in a housing association to help people who are homeless or at risk of becoming homeless. His role is to provide housing support, be it long-term housing or short-term emergency accommodation. The practitioner also runs a partnership alongside ALDU twice a week, in which they gather food and bring it into the organisation. Clients of the service can then gather and be distributed with this food. This food service is run on a first-come, first-served basis.
Throughout the interview, the practitioner describes his professional identity as something that is continually evolving. According to Sean, 1978, through acting in a particular role, the individual selectively acquires the values, attitudes, interests, skills, and knowledge of a particular professional group.
Vinton, 1996, states that professional practice is presented as being complex and requires skills of critical thinking and reflection, as it involves a multiplicity of possible perspectives. The practitioner interviewed stressed the importance of reflection and having continuous supervision as being a profound element in shaping his professional identity.
Part of our professional identity will evolve through developing new knowledge, skills, and learning from different experiences. The threshold concept, according to Meyer and Land, is a portal opening up a new and previously inaccessible way of thinking about something that represents a transformed way of viewing something without which the learner cannot progress.
The practitioner shared a story in which he nearly regarded a client he was working with as a relative, due to the client's resemblance of his granny. When the client passed away, it had a tremendous impact on this practitioner. The practitioner stated that it taught him the importance of identifying a line between work and personal life.
Vicarious trauma can be described as the emotional residue of exposure that a professional can obtain from working with people as they are hearing their trauma stories and become witness to the pain, fear, and terror the trauma survivors have endured.
The practitioner interviewed said that dealing with people who are homeless or at risk of becoming homeless is a traumatic event for individuals in itself. However, he also states that there are often deeper stories behind the trigger of a person becoming homeless, and that hearing these stories have had a deep effect on him as a practitioner.
The practitioner stated that reflection, supervision, and self-care have been important elements in managing these distresses. The practitioner interviewed said that he likes to self-care by participating in mindfulness, running, photography, hill walking, yoga, or playing a CD in the car and singing on the way home.
Self-care can be described by prescribing healthy lifestyle changes and stress management behaviours. The practitioner stated that individuals working in this area does need to have an activity that clears the mind. He also stated that he does not live and work in the same area, which has helped with stress, and he feels has reduced the impact of vicarious trauma.
Dual relationships can be defined as a set of multiple relationships in which one is professional and the others are of a social, financial, or personal nature. When a professional practitioner lives and works in a rural area, They can become highly visible, personally and professionally, and in turn can lead to overlapping relationships.
The professional practitioner interviewed stated that he finds it a benefit to not be living and working in the same area, as it makes it easier to separate work and personal life. However, the practitioner found that when working as part of a multidisciplinary team, having friendships with professionals from other areas of the job led to a better understanding and support of each other's roles within the team. Also, we found it beneficial when needing to fast-track certain procedures.
The practitioner stated that there should be a bigger emphasis on psychology, but also suggested doing a module on play therapy as it would benefit people who are traumatized. However, although the practitioner feels that qualifications are important and that one does need to understand theory in practice, he also suggests that in a job like social care, we are working face to face with people. If a professional cannot communicate or talk to clients at their level, where they are at when you first meet them, then you don't have a chance in this type of work, even if you have got all the qualifications in the world.
From undertaking this interview and presentation, we have seen how some of the theories learned in college integrate into the professional world in helping to form and shape our working identities. We hope you have learned something from this presentation, and thank you for taking the time to listen.